And Copenhagen Wolves, they could finish the game right here.
5 men together, 25 minutes, 3 wins, LCS.
I just want to play now, really. I'm here to win.
I'm not nervous. I actually tried really hard to not get too nervous, that it's like, oh, it's the game of my life.
I'm really confident, actually.
There's a lot of pressure being in the LCS.
When you are in the LCS, you are recognized as one of the best players in Europe.
I definitely want to go back there, and I'm motivated to get back there.
We'll be drawing first blood against Europe.
We have to prove ourselves. We have to make a strong impression.
I want to win for NA.
I want to win the Battle of Atlantic.
I want to be with the skater on the World Finals. Step by step, first you have to play the relegation.
I'm not really here for the money or any of that. I just want to play.
I've practiced a lot. We've practiced a lot as a team as well. I want to compete. I want to play at the highest level.
I was on Super Hot Crew and now I'm on SK Gaming.
I'm there now, so I guess they should just move along. LCS spot's mine.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2 of the 2014 European LCS Spring Promotion Tournament. I'm EpicSkillshot supporter alongside Trevor Quickshot Henry and Rivington Visland III, and we are back here at our LCS studios in Cologne, Germany.
And today we have a couple huge matchups coming your way. Up first, Alliance, formerly Team Evil Geniuses, and their new roster make their professional debut as they take on Team Dignitas in the Battle of the Atlantic.
And of course, after that, SK Gaming faces off against the Super Hot Crew for a spot in the LCS and our second Spring Promotion Series.
Now, I know that everyone has a lot to say about today's incredible matches, but that's going to have to wait, because right now I want to talk a little bit about yesterday's best of 5 between the Copenhagen Wolves and Meet Your Makers.
Yeah, the Wolves started off really slowly in that series. You know, they dropped the game to MYM, but then they did pick up 3 victories back to back to back. They locked in that 6th LCS spot. And the thing that I think the Wolves need to take away from that series is that they were really slow in game 1. And the reason I highlight that, the 2014 season is all about best of ones. It's a best of one against multiple teams over a weekend. They cannot afford to start slowly next year.
Well, if you remember their wins coming yesterday, the first game was still a big name on Forgiven. Almost 500 CS, reaching that mark. Then in the next games, carried his team. So big ups to him. A lot of people weren't sure if he could fill the shoes of Reckless. So coming into the season, Forgiven is going to be huge. And we have to remember, he was strong on Caitlyn. Not a lot of the ADs have been using that lately.
Absolutely fantastic performance by him and the entire team. And with their series win Friday, the Copenhagen Wolves have earned the 6th spot in the 2014 European LCS Spring Split, joining Fnatic, Lemon Dogs, Gambit, Alliance, and Team Alternate. Now 6 spots spoken for, 2 more to go. Now to get us up to date on all of today's action, let's send it over to D-Man and Jad at the desk for a look at the schedule.
Thank you very much, Jox. I am Lee Dearman Smith, and alongside me once again is Joshua Jack Leesman. We are here in our brand new studios in Cologne. And today we're not only going to be bringing you the promotion tournament matches between SK Gaming and the Super Hot Crew, but the pros are going to be taking to the LCS stage for the first time since the World Championships. So let's check out the schedule. Up first today, it is going to be the inaugural matchup in the Battle of the Atlantic. The Summer Split's 2 4th-place teams will be taken to the Rift as Froggen and the Alliance, previously known as Evil Geniuses, will be battling Skara and Team Dignitas for an early lead in the Intercontinental Showdown.
And after that, it's time for our second best of 5 Spring Promotion Tournament matchup, which is SK Gaming versus the Super Hot Crew.
So, before the first blood has been drawn on the Rift in today's Battle of the Atlantic, let's break down exactly how this tournament will work for you guys at home. As we just told you, today the 4th-place teams from Season 3's Summoner Split, Alliance and Dignitas will be facing off first. Then, on Sunday, it's going to be the 2 2nd-place teams. That is going to be the Lemon Dogs and Team Solar Mid.
And next Friday, the Battle of the Atlantic will continue in North America as the Summer Split's 2 5th-place teams, Team Alternate and Counter Logic Gaming, are going to take to the Rift. Following that, the 3rd-place squads, Gambit and XDG, who was formerly Vulcan, will be on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Season 3's top LCS teams will clash when Cloud9 looks for some revenge against Fnatic.
Now, all of these matches, they are going to be best of 3s with the winners earning themselves some points for their respective regions, but it's not that simple. The matches between 4th and 5th place teams, they're worth just 1 point. The series between 2nd and 3rd place, that's worth 2 points. And of course, that battle for 1st place, Cloud9 versus Fnatic, that's worth 3 points.
Yeah, the most important battle, really. And the region with the most points at the end of the Battle of the Atlantic will not only win prestige and cash, they'll have the upper hand in the war of words between the LCS regions. I mean, if you remember, North America had that war after the All-Star game.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but, you know, Europe with the World Championships kind of kicked your ass.
If you say so.
I do say so. And if you guys want to start some of that smack talk between the regions right now, then head over to Twitter and let us know which region will win the Battle of the Atlantic and why.
Of course, we're at LOL Esports, and be sure to use the hashtag LCS because we'll be reading the best answers on the air later today.
Then, when you're done talking trash, head on over to lolesports.com and vote for the winners of this weekend's promotion tournament.
Yeah, once you're at lolesports.com, just click on the schedule at the top of the page and pick the teams you think will be playing in the LCS this spring.
And remember, if you want to watch the North American Spring promotion tournament and the final matches in the Battle of the Atlantic as part of the audience in our very new Los Angeles studios, we've got 2 new studios. It's fantastic. Then get over to lolesports.com.
Yeah, and to get those, just click on the Battle of the Atlantic tab and purchase the tickets for whichever day that you want to attend.
Now, while Jat and I resolve our intercontinental differences,